Hi everyone, so it is time for a new reading vlog and I'm so freaking excited for this one. So I decided I'm going to be doing a 24-hour readathon and kind of try to also in that way participate in the pop culture readathon. So the pop culture readathon is hosted by Whitney Elizabeth and Lo, and Whitney has a blog, and I think Lo doesn't like have a blog or a channel or anything, but I'm gonna have all of their links linked down below, and it's mainly like a readathon that goes on Twitter. Like they have their own account and they do a lot of reading sprints and stuff, and I participated in it in July. That was the first round, and it was so much fun. And this time it's a week long, and it was from last Saturday to this Saturday, I think. And I found out about it on like Thursday, and I was like, oh shit, like I didn't know this was happening. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to miss out on it because it was so fun last time. And so I'm participating late. And I also made another mistake that I thought it was until Sunday. It was actually Saturday, and today is Saturday. But it's fine. And technically, I'm quite a lot of hours behind the United States. And so, in a way, tomorrow will still be Saturday for some people for a while. So, it's fine. Nobody cares. I want to do some of the challenges that were for the readathon and just have fun reading books for 24 hours and hang out with you. And I hope the lighting is okay and that it's going to be okay because it's super gloomy outside. And so I lit up some candles. We're going to have a super cozy, comfy vlog, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. So, basically, I want to start the official 24-hour readathon at 7 p.m. It is like 6:20 right now, and go until tomorrow, 7 p.m. I am gonna sleep, but I do want to stay up late and like go to bed late and then wake up, yes. And I just want to read and have fun. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be actually able to do all of the 4 challenges for the pop culture readathon, but I can do at least 2 because I've started books for that. So let's just quickly talk about that before, yes. So, I didn't write down the challenges, but the first one was something along the lines of a book with a main character who is a bad bitch, who is just a very like badass boss leader type of person. And for that, I was like, I don't really know. I can't like think of books where I know a character is like that I want to read. And so, yeah, but I actually started a book earlier today that I might as well talk about right now, which is Never Kiss a Duke by Megan Frampton. So I ran into the second book recently on Twitter because I saw like the cover and everything, and it looked so nice. And the second book isn't out yet, but I had a look and the first one is out, and it works for 2 challenges. So it works for the bad bitch, I think, kind of, because basically it is about Ivy and Sebastian. And Ivy, because of reasons that we slowly find out, she just got in some kind of a scandal that meant that her family like disinherited her, and that she couldn't, just easily find a husband and stuff. And she started her own business pretty much, and she owns a gambling house. And so, she is a businesswoman and she is really cool, and I think she counts for this prompt because she's just a badass. And I love, any kind of women in books that are business women, but like especially in historical romance, because that's not exactly common. And so I love that. And the male character Sebastian, he basically was a duke, and he finds out at the beginning of the book that he is actually not a duke because of some reasons of like his parents, whatever. And so he's like, holy fuck, he's lived a life filled with privilege and he didn't have to do shit and he had a ton of money. And so now he's like, I don't know what to do with my life. And so he tries to figure that out. He may or may not start working for Ivy, and it's just so much fun. I'm already at 27%. So I obviously started that earlier before the official readathon, but I was just so in the mood for it. I The audiobook for it is available on Scribd, and so I started listening to it, and it's so fucking fun, and the chemistry between the two of them is amazing. I'm here for it. I love it. It's amazing. And another prompt that this works for is 2020 release. If I'm not mistaken, I think I had a look and it was released in January. I actually have another book that works for that I want to read very, very soon, and that is Make a Scene by Mimi Grace. So this book is a standalone, and it's an adult romance, and this counts for the prompt that is to read a light YA book where a black girl is the main character. And this book is not YA, but in the Twitter thread they also added like explanations of each prompt, and under this one is just a book with a black main character that doesn't center around trauma and all of that. It's just a light, fun read that is just, filled with joy and all of that stuff. I thought this would be perfect for that because it was recently released, and I loved the first book by the author, which is Along for the Ride. I actually vlogged about that as well, but the vlog isn't up yet, but it's going to be up soon, so stay tuned. And so I think I'm going to love this one, and I started it before and I got to 10%. And it's basically, I think it's about a baker. The heroine in the book is a baker, and the hero is a gym owner, and they have their businesses like close to each other. Then shit happens, and I think it's just gonna be super fun and amazing, and so I'm fucking excited for that. And so those are the two books that I am starting with. And actually, oh my gosh, I forgot that I also started another book, which is Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too, I think is the name. And I forgot the author's name. But I kind of recently ran into the book again. I think it came out a while ago, and it doesn't count for like any challenges, I don't think. But I just wanted to read it, and I felt like it was perfect for a 24-hour readathon because it's a graphic novel and it is so cute. I started reading it earlier, like I already got halfway through because I was having so much fun. It was so fucking cute, and I didn't want to stop, and I had to like force myself to stop reading so that I could actually include it in this video. So I'm definitely gonna read that, maybe first because it's so cute, and it's so wholesome and so sweet and funny, and it's just everything that I need right now. And so that's definitely going to be happening. And all of those three books are definitely ones that I'm going to read and finish. And then once that happens, we can see if anything else can get done. But I'm super excited to get cozy, and I feel like all of these books feel very warm and amazing, which is perfect for the whole gloomy weather thing. And just, yes, so get excited for some cozy content, for some cat content. I also think that I want to start the show Julie and the Phantoms, which came out like a few weeks ago on Netflix, and I've been seeing some tweets about it that look wonderful. And I have mentioned this before, but like this entire year I haven't really been able to focus on any TV shows, and this looks so fun, and I think that I might end up binge watching it today and tomorrow. So it's just gonna be super fun, and I'm so fucking excited. So I hope you are too, and let's do this. I started watching Julie and the Phantoms, and I am in love with it. Like, I am loving it so much that I literally, like, I don't want to stop watching in the slightest, but at the same time, the thought of not having any more to watch is the worst thing ever, and I am absolutely in love with it, and it's making me feel so many feelings. And like, it's not even just the kind of show where it's just super fun and super entertaining, but I feel like it's actually really deep and meaningful, and I feel so connected to it. And music is a big part of it, and I am in love with it. All the characters are wonderful. Everything that's happening is wonderful, and I'm just loving it so much that I can't even. Like I love it so much, and I'm so happy that I decided to watch it, and it's everything. So I'm literally on episode, I think, 3, and I'm already thinking about how I can't wait to rewatch it. And I haven't finished it yet. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna rewatch it like immediately, which has not happened for like for forever. I'm in love with it, and you all absolutely have to watch it. It's on Netflix. It's incredible. And it has like 9 episodes, and they're 30 minutes long. So I will probably finish it tonight. I hope not, because like it can't be over. But we'll see. Yeah, but I actually just went and finished reading Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too, I think. So I just finished reading it. It took like 10 minutes, and it actually got really sad at some parts, but it was so beautiful, and the art was adorable, and the meaning and everything was so beautiful and just lovely and touching and heartwarming and oh, sad. Like there were some really sad things, but like the kind of sad that is beautiful in a way, if that makes any sense. And so, oh my gosh, like I'm living my best life. Like the show is giving me everything that I could ever need, and this book was so cute and just oh my god. So I think I'm gonna make maybe like some tea, get a snack, and keep watching. And I don't want to finish it in a row, so I think I'm gonna watch a little bit more, then force myself to stop, and then maybe continue the audiobook because I would really like to finish that today if possible, and I don't really have that long left to listen to. Hi everyone, so I hope this lighting is okay, but I wanted to do some updates, and I just finished watching Julie and the Phantoms, and I'm speechless. I loved it so much. I literally don't even know how to express my emotions, but at the same time, I really want to talk to you about it a little bit more because I didn't want to just go on with all of the books because this meant so much to me. And I just had to share it. And you all need to watch this show because it's incredible. And I want like a million more seasons. So, yeah. So, um, it's just incredible. I cried like multiple times. There were actually scenes that were so beautiful that I literally wanted to cry just because they were so lovely and beautiful and touching, and that never happens to me. And I felt so connected to the characters and everything, like the story, the characters, the friendships, the like romance, everything about it was the best thing ever. And music is like the main music, and family is the main part of it, and that is literally everything. And I actually don't think I've ever talked about this, but I actually love singing so much, and I've always loved singing almost more than anything, and I've never done it as much as I always wanted to. And lately I've been thinking about singing a lot, and that I want to sing more, and that I want to start writing my own songs. And so this was also just so inspiring and motivating for me, and it just like reminded me of just how much I want to do that, and it was just the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And it was too fucking short. It's like 9. I think I said it earlier. It's 9 episodes, and they're all 30 minutes. So I'm just like, I need 1,000 more, please. Thank you. And it was just absolutely fucking incredible. And like, I have no words. And I feel like it dealt with, like, it actually had a lot of deep and meaningful and beautiful messages, but at the same time, like, it was really light mostly, but it managed to get like, tug at your heartstrings really a lot. And I'm just speechless. And I just downloaded the whole album on Spotify and I'm gonna binge listen to that every fucking day. And I'm probably literally gonna watch the show again really soon. Like, if you need some serotonin, if you're doing terrible, watch this fucking show. Even if you're doing great, watch the show. So, I haven't done that much progress with reading. I finished Everyone's an Alien, When You're an Alien Too, which I told you about, and then I listened to a little bit more of the audiobook. And I'm almost halfway through, and I don't really have that much new to say. I'm just really, really enjoying it. I'm loving the dynamic between the two main characters so fucking much, and it's so fun. It's past midnight. It's like 12:30. I made myself stop watching halfway through, or like a little bit after halfway through, because I was like, I could not stop watching and it was painful. And then, when I was listening to the audiobook, I was like, I'm really enjoying this, but I keep thinking about the show, so I might as well just keep watching the show. And I don't like listening to audiobooks late at night because it just kind of creeps me out and I just don't like it. So I'm going to move on to ebooks, and I think I'm going to get ready for bed, and I'm not tired at all, so I'm going to keep reading, but it's really late. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now. I actually feel really chatty and I want to talk to you, but I should shut up, and I'm going to go read. And yes, please watch the show. You're not going to regret it. The music in it is incredible. It's a musical, so there are songs in every episode, and I love all the characters so much. Like, literally every single one of them is incredible. Like, wow. So, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Hello everyone, so it's Sunday, it's the next day. It is pretty late, it's like 3 p.m.-ish, but I have been reading and I have some updates, so yeah, I kind of wanted to focus on just reading in the morning and then update you once I finished the book, which was Never Kiss a Duke by Megan Frampton, I think is the author's name. And I woke up at like 10 and I started reading at maybe 11. So I'm thinking that I will add some time to the readathon since I slept for a really long time. And there are a few more things that I would really love to read in this vlog. I won't obviously put too much pressure on myself, but I thought it'd be super fun. So, first, I'm going to talk to you about Never Kiss a Duke. So, I ended up giving it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I had so much fun with it, and I loved it so much. And it wasn't completely a 5-star. I've been trying to really save my 5 stars for books that are just like absolutely incredible. And so it wasn't completely up there, but it was just so much fun. And I loved the chemistry between the two main characters so much. And the smut was amazing, and it was just so much fun. And I just adored the whole concept of the heroine being a businesswoman and being an independent woman who doesn't rely on anyone but herself. And she was also taking care, kind of her sister, Olivia. I think. And I mean, taking care of her in the sense that, like, she's just her older sister and she provides for her. I loved their sibling relationship. I loved their sister relationship so much. And I've mentioned this many times before. I love sister relationships and sibling relationships and all of that in books. And so I loved that in here. And I also loved the concept of Sebastian working for Ivy and actually trying to, you know, be a little bit more grateful for the things that he has in life, for his privilege, and figuring out what he actually wants. And all of that was really fun. Obviously, he was still super privileged and not that much, I felt like, changed for him. But still, I felt like that concept was really cool, and I haven't read anything like this in historical romance, and so I loved this book. And actually, like, it has a really low rating on Goodreads. It's only at 3.50, and I looked at that and I was like, am I missing something? Because normally I don't give a shit about ratings. Um, but this is kind of so low that if I saw it before, I would feel a little bit hesitant about it, especially because I haven't really heard anyone on BookTube talk about it or anything. But I don't know, I just really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. And I mean, it doesn't have that many ratings. It has like 680 ratings, so I don't know, but I really enjoyed it. So, and I can't wait for the next book that's coming out, especially because, you know, the two characters that are going to be in that book have appeared in this one, and I think it's going to be super fun. I think it's going to be kind of like the Sunshine and Grumpy kind of trope, which I'm so here for. So I loved this book. It was so much fun. The audiobook wasn't the best. It was okay, and like I didn't hate it, but I didn't love the narrator's voice. It was kind of a little bit too mature for me, and I didn't love the male voices that she did, but like it was okay. If you can only listen to it on audio, then I think it's totally fine. If you can read it in a different format, then maybe I would recommend that. Like, it's not terrible, again, like, it's totally fine, but there are definitely better audiobooks, so yes. Now, I made myself some tea, and I want to get really cozy, and I want to start, well, continue with Make a Scene by Mimi Grace. I read a little bit of it last night in bed, but I actually ended up kind of scrolling through Twitter, and then I got too tired, so I only got to 15%. But I'm so fucking excited for it. I think it's gonna be super fun. Again, it's kind of about two business people, because I think that the heroine in the book also owns the bakery, and the guy co-owns actually the gym with like some other dudes or something, I don't know. And actually what I didn't mention earlier is that they run into each other when, I still don't remember their names, but when the heroine has like a blind date, she thinks it's him at first, and so she sits at the table with him, and then she's like, oh, you're not actually the person, and it's really funny. So that's kind of their meet cute, and then they run into each other again with like the business things, because the gym is kind of taking the parking spots of the bakery and they're not happy about it. Yes, I hope you're enjoying the vlog. And I'm gonna read, and yeah. So, it's time for an update. I'm almost halfway through Make a Scene, and I feel like I've been reading for like half an hour. I'm completely flying through it. It is so fun, and I'm enjoying it so much, and I'm so happy that I decided to read it today. Don't think I said earlier that there's actually fake dating in it as well, which I usually really like in romance. It can be super fun and just really great, and I'm loving this. Like, I almost instantly felt a really strong connection between Rita and Duncan, because I just feel like, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but I'm so invested, and they are so cute, and they have so much chemistry, and there have been some really amazing scenes, and I'm loving it. So one thing that I love so much, especially in romance books, is when there are really special scenes that are also very visually appealing and just super fun and really cute that really stick with me. To explain it, like one of the first things that they do together to get to know each other, to be able to actually fake date like properly, they go to, what's it called? They go to a carnival, and then they also do this like cake eating competition, and you know, there's also like baking scenes and things like that, and I love that so much in romances. I don't know, it just adds so much life to it, and it's just also visually, I don't know, I can just see it in my head so clearly, and it's just so beautiful and so cute and so amazing, and so I love that, and this book is doing that so well. I'm loving it. I'm so invested, and I'm literally like flying through it. I don't want to stop reading, so I think I'm gonna move to my armchair and just fly through the rest of it. I haven't lit up candles in so long, and I really recommend it because it just feels so nice, you know, like it's fall, and even if it's not cold where you are, like lighting up candles is just so nice, and it can set such a lovely atmosphere. So if you can do that, you know, get a candle, put it in a safe spot, get a blanket, and yes, actually that telling you that is making me want to make hot chocolate, so I might do that because I almost finished my tea already, but I'm living my best life right now. And I also have some chocolate, so I have this chocolate. Reading romance books, getting cozy, and chocolate, it's a dream, so yeah. I finished reading Bake a Scene by Mimi Grace. It's 6 p.m. and I haven't been able to stop reading it, and it was actually so quick to get through, and it is under like 300 pages, so it's not super long, and it was just incredible. I loved it so much. The relationship between Rita and Duncan was just so beautiful, and I rooted for them so much, and they had they just had amazing chemistry, and it was so cute. Like, I want more books by Mimi Grace. If you haven't read this book and Along for the Ride yet, I absolutely recommend it if you just want something super cute, super fun, steamy, and just wonderful. You need to get on it. So it's 6 p.m., so technically I have one more hour, like, officially left, but I think I want to take a quick break from reading, watch a video or two, and this book actually also made me want to write really badly, so I think I'll go do that a little bit, and then I'll just, you know, a little bit later, I'm gonna read the last book probably that I want to read for this readathon, which is Truth or Dare by, I think, Danielle Allen, I think. And this is a novella, and I think it's like 100 pages, so I should be able to read it really quickly. I don't really know anything about it besides I saw a TikTok on this book on Twitter, and I bought it afterwards. And just, yeah, I haven't heard anyone talk about it, but I just think it's gonna be really fun and quick to get through, and we'll see. So I'll talk to you about that later, obviously. everyone, so it's time for another update. I'm already like 15% of the way through and I'm loving it so much. So I really want to keep reading it. It's so fucking fun. So basically, there's this group of friends where I think they like became friends in college, and there's like, I don't know, 7, 8 people. They have a lot of history, and there's also like a lot of couples among them, and like people who are crushing on someone in the group and stuff like that. And the main two characters, Kingston and Simone, they used to be friends. Now they get kind of reunited because two of them are getting married, and so the entire group is together. And the like sexual tension between the two of them already, I am loving it. And it's kind of best friends to lovers, obviously. And I've been obsessed with that lately, and it is actually what I am currently writing, and so I'm here for this. I'm having so much fun, and I just really want to keep on reading, so I'll go do that. Hello everyone, so my hair is a complete mess, so please ignore that, but it's almost midnight, and I just finished reading Truth or Dare, and it was so fun. I I'm so happy that I got around to reading it. It was hilarious. I laughed out loud so many times, and it was really steamy and just wonderful. And again, the two main characters had so much chemistry. Like everyone in all of the romances that I read, everyone had such great chemistry. Like, so I loved this book. I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars just because there was this like conflict with the heroine, one of her friend's sister, and the whole thing, it was just like, I don't know, I just didn't like it. You know, I don't like girl on girl hate or any sort of drama like that, but I mean, it wasn't like a big part of the book, so it wasn't terrible. And it was so fun. Besides that, like, I loved everything about this. Like, it was just so good. Like, I loved the setting. It was basically kind of set on a yacht or like a hotel type thing, because they were all there for the wedding, and of the like two friends in the friend group, and also the entire group of friends had like a truth or dare thing that every time they hung out they played truth or dare. And so that's actually how Kingston and Simone ended up like kissing for the first time, and then sparks started flying. Is that how you say it? I don't think so. But yes, and so it was just so fun. It was so hot, and it was just really fucking great. So I really recommend it. It's not like a super short novella. I don't know if it fully counts as a novella. It's under 200 pages, so I don't know. But it's like 180 pages, but it was still really quick to read because it was just so fun, and I loved the squad dynamics. Like, all of that was just really fun. Fun is a word that describes this book so well. And there was also like a female friendship that I really loved, and it was just great. So I'm really happy I read it. And actually, Danielle Allen has so many books. Like, you know, when you get to the end of an ebook, you always have like other books by the author, or really often, and she had so many. I was like, wow. So I'm gonna get on that very soon because this was amazing and I want more. So yes, so that is gonna be it for this 24-hour readathon. It was really fun, and I actually ended up reading really a lot despite not actually spending the whole time reading. So what you need to take from this video is check out all of these romances and watch Julie and the Phantoms, and tell me in the comments down below what your favorite kind of romance is, or what is like a romance book that you recently loved that brought you a lot of joy. And also, if you got this far into the video, leave the orange heart emoji down below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And also tell me in the comments down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you want me to do more 24-hour readathons, because they're really fun, and I feel like the videos are always so fun and satisfying to watch for some reason. At least I feel like that. And yes, so that's gonna be it. Have a great day, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye.